Hi folks, I'm Aslin Blow from AZ Entertainment. Welcome to another episode of Fun, Fabulous Food Down Under with CONJURUPFOOD Annajane, or AJ as we love to call her, in Australia, and Michelle Ribel in France. Now before we go over to AJ for a very special ballerina kind of treat, let's go over to France to say hello to Michelle, whom we've not seen in a while. Hi Michelle, how are you?
Thank you, Essen. I'm fine. You're beautiful as always. And I'm so happy to be completely down under with you, AG. Oh my God. And did I tell you, AG, that when I was a child in Australia, my mother, she made for us each time we had some invites, we had Pavlova. And I'm so happy to see what you're going to do for us tonight because I have a special wine for you.
Cool.
Yay.
Excellent. Looking forward to that, Michelle. Right, AJ, we're going straight down under with you. Take it away. Tell us what it's all about.
Okay. Today, first of all, happy holidays, happy Christmas. Today, I'm going to do a Pavlova. Now, I'm not doing a regular Pavlova, which is usually a thick amount of meringue with then just slathered with cream and fruit. I'm going to do something that is, I find that sometimes a Pavlova like that can be too sweet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 meringue discs, and we're just going to put some lemon curd, which is very tart, and some cream between the two. Then on the top, we're going to put some more cream and some fruit, and we're also going to do something with a salted caramel toffee. Okay, so I'm going to put that on now because it takes a little while, and all it is half a quarter of a cup of water, half a cup of sugar, and I'll just do that. You never ever stir, and a good pinch of salt.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to put that on now, and I'll show you the different stages as they happen.
Okay.
That probably takes, I don't know, 7 to 10 minutes, so we can get on with doing other things. Now, as always, there is an enormous rivalry between Australia and New Zealand. And so the origin of Pavlova is always, it's like rugby, you don't talk about it. So, basically, the discs, you see, Ms. Pavlova went to Australia and New Zealand within months in 1926. And I believe in New Zealand, they actually made something called a meringue cake. However, it wasn't until 1929 when she returned that when she was in Perth, Pavlova was named.
Excellent. Love that. Love the story. So what you're slathering on now?
Okay, so what I'm putting on now is some lemon curd.
Okay.
I made this, and I will put the recipe up sometime today.
Okay.
The lemon curd is just lovely because it's kind of tart but sweet, and it really does just cut through that sweetness of the meringue, which, as you know, is simply.
Let me ask you a question. I see that you've got a disc there, and you're going to layer it up. Okay, here comes the second disc. So, is it usually in layers?
No, it's usually one big thick piece.
Yeah.
I find it a bit cloying. I find it a little bit sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the trick here is not to try and put cream on that, but to put cream on the underside of the other Pavlova.
Okay. So what's the secret to a good meringue?
Well, getting the recipe that works for you, Aslan. Now, I've got one which I'll put up, which is so simple, and I've not actually had any issues with it ever.
Okay.
Except the weekend when I really needed it to work. So we put that on there, and then that will go on there. Okay, now I'm not putting fruit in the middle because again it'll just be too big. Now, what I do is for 100, whatever the mils of 100 mils of egg white, 100 mils of 100 grams of caster sugar, and 100 grams of pure icing sugar.
Okay. Okay.
And also 15 grams of corn flour.
Okay. I love that you gave us a little. Go on.
Can I show you this?
Okay.
If you have a look, you'll see that it's bubbling away nicely. Can you see that?
Yep.
Now, what I wanted to do is to thicken up, and you'll see that it'll come to this mass of tiny little bubbles, and then it will start to colour, and that's when you need to be careful, because you want it to get colour, you want it to get a slight bit of bitterness, but if you're not careful, it will just turn, and it's a disaster. And given my luck, I have made some extra just in case I make a mistake.
A fine line between beautiful and burnt, yeah? Right, I'm just gonna say hello to some people, and then AJ, I'm gonna bring up a comment that's quite funny actually. Funny in its circumstances. But let's say hello to Nazim, Morris, Bruno Miguel Santos, who's going to watch it later. Michael, Candy, Namal, Chef Nell. Hi everybody, thanks so much for joining us. Okay. Check this comment out. AJ, Bruno says, Miss AJ, when will I see you in MasterChef Australia?
Bruno, if only you knew.
She's been on MasterChef Australia.
I was in the first series of MasterChef Australia.
Really?
Yes. It could seriously have put me off cooking, but it didn't.
I love that you gave us a background to that. It's lovely, because I think we all know, we've all heard of Pavlova, and we all know it's meringue scented, but you know, it's always nice to know the background to a story, the whole Australian and New Zealand
well, I think so. I really do. Now we're just going to lather up a bit more cream on the underside of the top one.
So lemon curd cream, lemon curd cream.
Lemon curd cream. And you don't want to put too much on, but you want to put enough on.
Okay. Michelle, have you had Pavlova, Michelle?
Yeah, I wanted to ask something.
Sorry. Yes, you did. You mentioned your mother, didn't you? Sorry, go on. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a question for AG. AG, have you ever tried some individual Pavlovas?
Yes.
And what do you think about it?
To interrupt. See how the caramel is now almost all bubbles?
Yeah.
So we're obviously not for you and Michelle, but for those who don't make it, you will see that is the point when you need to be very careful. Sorry, yes, I have done individual ones, Michelle.
I suppose the individual ones are easier to eat, less messy?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think, Michelle? For me, I think food and mess go together. I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
What do you prefer? Michelle, what do you prefer? Small or big? Aha! Does size matter?
Now, when I do individual Pavlova, I serve it with a fork and knife, and just don't burn your caramel, AG. May I ask you another question, please? What do you add at the end of your cooking when your caramel is done? What do you add some juice, lemon juice, or not? Some few drops?
No, I don't, because I salted it.
Okay.
Because
okay.
I salted it.
If you add 2 or 3 drops, your caramel will not be thick. You know, you will keep it liquid. You know what I mean? You see what I mean or not? And this is a little
starting to turn.
Yeah.
But it can go a little bit further. But not
it's
much.
Done. I see it's done. Yeah, great. And have you ever heard of Eton, a kind of drop Pavlova? The story is that,
Yes.
See what I mean? So if you have a pavlova not really brilliant, you can serve it as an Eton mess.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, yes, but I make Eton mess. There we are. See how that's quite
yeah.
brown?
Caramel. Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Michelle, you want to? You've got a few wines to suggest. Would you like him to do the wines now, AJ?
Yes, I would.
Okay, go on, Michelle.
Let's do. So, I think that for everybody, it will not be a surprise if I talk about champagne. I have two kinds of champagnes with me tonight because we can talk a little bit about. This one is a Blanc de Blanc. What is a Blanc de Blanc? A Blanc de Blanc is a unique cépage, okay? And when you have a very good cépage, because I always say one thing: you'd rather have a good crément as a better than a bad champagne. You must be careful with champagne, and I think it's not only about the price. It's really about if you know who made it. So this one has been made, of course, Favrol. Okay, Favrol is in the northeast, of course, around Reims, the northeast of France, and this is a Grand Cru. And a Grand Cru is great because it is not sweet, not too sweet, as you can imagine. When you have a so sweet dessert as a pavlova, you must get something, you must cut in your taste, in your mouth, with something a little bit bitter. Yeah. And a very good champagne has a special bitter taste, And for the second one, I just want to show you something very, very exceptional. I have with me, this is rare. This is very rare. This is a vintage 2002 Dom Pérignon.
Nice.
Is that my Christmas present, Michelle?
Sure.
Is that going in Korea today?
No. I have this one since a couple of years, and I want to show you something very special. This one is, as you know, Dom Pérignon is my favorite champagne. I'm from James Bond, of course, and this one is from 2002. Okay, and if you want, this one has been done. If I remember, let me just check this out. This one has been done of Épernay. Épernay is also one of the most important places for champagne. Okay, so this is a little book that they put with the champagne in this box, and this can be a beautiful, fantastic gift, of course, for Christmas. Well, I won't tell you how much this costs because
I was just going to ask you that. Michelle, would you be so kind as to put the links or the names at least in the event?
Yeah. I wanted to share something, so after the show, as we usually do, Aslin, I will share something exceptional with all these informations. And this costs more than 200 euros a bottle. Okay, so I think it's very special to show you this tonight.
Coming over.
Okay. Dom Pérignon. This is a Dom Pérignon.
Write my name on it and put it back in your.
Okay. I think mine is just under the bottle.
Excellent.
Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm just putting some fruit on the top. And the fruit that I've chosen is boysenberries and raspberries, which are in season here.
Boysenberries?
Boysenberries, not poisonberries. Boysen.
I'm sorry, that's what I heard. What did you just say?
Boysenberries, not poisonberries.
Spell it.
They look like a blackberry, except they're bigger and they've got a different flavour. Do you not have them over there?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope. What? Can you spell it for me, please?
Oh, look. B-O. I'm not sure if it's Y or I.
Okay.
S-E-N-B-E-R-R-Y.
Okay.
I wasn't going to leave today, but it may be.
Interesting. All right. While AJ is out of the shot, since Michelle brought up James Bond, let me ask you this. So I read today that Idris Elba, you know, Luther, might be the next James Bond. What do you guys think?
I read that too.
Yeah. Leave your comments in the comment stream. Tell us, do you like Idris Elba as the next James Bond? I sure do.
Now,
so what have you got there?
that is the caramel between 2 sheets of.
Okay. Okay. Between 2 baking paper.
Between
Okay.
2 baking paper sheets. And as I suspected.
Perfect.
Oh, now that you mentioned James Bond again, Aslin, oh my God, I'm just thinking about. You remember that, you guys?
Michelle, do us your Robert De Niro impression. Go on.
No. The thing I wanted to tell you is, I'm just thinking about James Bond girls, you know, with coconut shells. Oh my God.
Here he goes again.
Before I go back to AJ, do us your Robert De Niro impression. Quickly, Robert De Niro, now.
Hey, funny guys, are you talking to me?
Oh my God.
Excellent. It looks like Robert De Niro there. Thanks, Michelle. Okay, so AJ, what you doing?
Okay. Now, this is the caramel. And although it looks okay, I don't think it's as good as the one that I did yesterday.
Yeah, so let's use the sturdier one then. Marvelous.
Yeah. This one I did using the recipe. I looked up a recipe overnight to see if there was a better one than the one I was using. And it isn't, because if you look at this is just glorious. It's like glass.
It is. It's a lighter and it's more translucent than the one you've got there. Mm.
So basically, I've got these pieces, and what I will do with them. Sometimes I will actually put those into a blender and really grind them, and then use them as a dust.
That's a great idea.
Which is really lovely. And but I haven't done that here, so that's fine. So I'm just going to get rid of that because I'm not happy at all with that. And people, this is live, which is why this sort of thing happens. Okay.
Haha.
Yeah.
Candy says that she would love to be a James Bond girl. Hey, you could be James Bond's geisha, man.
So what I think we'll do is we'll just put some pieces through the Pavlova. Because I just think it looks a little pretty.
That's lovely. I think it's a spun sugar, caramel shards. They always add such a wonderful dimension.
Well, it's a textural thing as well, isn't it? It isn't just about the look. And the other thing is that I think really I've got people for dinner tonight, so this is quite convenient, really.
Oh, great.
Great.
And the only other thing that I will do is I will, in fact, make that into a dust and dust that over the edge.
Okay, great.
But I have one more thing that I want, because over this, what I would normally do is, in the absence of the dust, I'll just do a bit of
icing sugar.
Icing sugar. And
Michael Thomas would like you to mail that to him, please.
where is Michael Thomas?
Michael, where are you, Michael? Somewhere in the US, I assume.
And 1 minute.
No problem. I'll bring comments up in the meantime. Leroy Young says the show is good as always. That Pavlova looks very nice. Annajane, and I like your outfit. And I've got Chef Nell talking about Michelle. Someone give the man an Oscar. There you go for your Robert De Niro. Yes, for your Robert De Niro.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, thank you.
Nothing wants you to drink that champagne, Michelle.
Well, I'm proposing a toast also for tonight's show. Now, can we do a toast?
No?
You
can. Yeah, we can. We certainly can.
Yeah.
What's that you got? Basil leaves or?
Yes. No, I have my Sunday bourbon.
Okay.
Nice.
Excellent.
I just popped out to the garden to grab some mint.
Mm-hmm. Mint.
Just because I like it with everything that's on there.
Okay.
And rather than chiffonade it, I'm lazy and I've got some scissors.
Yeah, I know that's me. That's exactly what I do when I'm too lazy.
Yeah. And also, I don't have a lot of room, so...
I even do that with meat. When I'm too lazy to put it on a chopping board and chop it, I just cut it over the...
Are you serious?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
So chicken, you know, chicken is easy to cut.
If Candy wants to get clicking, I think we have a pretty nice dish.
Yum, that looks so good. Right, camera. Let's get the camera app.
I don't know how. I'll put up a proper photo of it later.
Okay.
But I can't turn it on its side.
Further back, take it back a little. No, back away. That's it. Perfect. Hold it steady. Perfect. Well done.
But it really will be, I think, a really nice thing. And it's just, I can't explain it, but just splitting the meringue makes it a lighter dessert. Because, yeah, I just think you need that sometimes.
So you don't have a massive, yeah, I can see what you mean. You don't have a massive thing to plow into. We've got an answer from Michael Thomas. He says he's in Indianapolis.
Okay, well that's not convenient.
What's that song? Oh, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to sing that song, but never mind. So, Candy says Michelle Ribel fits perfectly in that Robert De Niro look. Love AJ's reindeers. Ears.
Oh yeah, I've gone Christmas. Look.
I know. Very. Hey! What about my tree? Nobody said anything about my tree.
You've been wearing a hat for a month. You've been wearing a hat for a month, Aslan. This is very important for me. I don't do Christmas ears. So I went out yesterday and I bought little Christmas trees and reindeers and baubles.
Very nice. Very nice, little Miss Reindeer. Very nice.
But anyway, so that is what I would like to eat in summer. I think it's a nice thing to have at Christmas. And it's a trans-Tasman thing. Everybody, you know, New Zealand, Australia love it.
Now, I'm not a meringue person at all. I've got a question for you, and I hope it will not offend any Australians and Kiwis out there. Lisa Watson, who is a Kiwi, recently posted a recipe of hazelnut meringues and sent them to me in a box, and they were absolutely delicious. Would they work in a pavlova?
Yeah, and you could use that. I was toying with the idea of doing a chocolate pavlova.
Wow.
With more a cheese mix in between.
Wow.
But I thought, given that the expectation is that pavlova is pavlova, I would go this way.
Okay, cool.
Got a little twist.
Right. Now you're just munching on the caramel shards for breakfast, are you?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. That's what.
Right. I'm just going to go over to Michelle. Right, Michelle, talk to us, Michelle.
Yeah, I would like to give a recommendation. Great job, Annajane. It was really great, and you should try with a Swiss meringue. You know what a Swiss meringue is?
Yes, I do.
You see?
Is that like
it's very, it's very light and.
It won't take the weight.
It won't take the weight. That's interesting.
It won't take the weight of everything on it.
Okay.
I love French meringue. I love it. Or Swiss meringue. But if I could use, it's great for Bomalaska. It's great if you just want to, do some light meringue to float or whatever. But with this, it's not sturdy enough, Michelle.
You're right. You're right. You're right. I think.
But I love it.
Michael Thomas has just come back with a song. No, I was thinking of God didn't make the little green apples and it don't rain in Indianapolis in the summertime. That's the song. Right.
That's the one.
That's the one. So, AJ, that looks absolutely wonderful. Maurice May says, antler. Right, let me bring this comment up because the comment tracker's working. Antlers trump Christmas trees every time. They don't. What you've been smoking, Maurice? No, they don't. Michelle, you said something about a toast.
Well, I'd like to toast, but it's again about 6.
Let's toast together. I would love to thank everybody, especially I see. Can I just please give quickly some names I saw? So thank you to
bring up Annabelle's comment. Bring up Annabelle's comment.
Yeah. Maurice, you want me? I can't. But wonderful tree, Lynn. You want me to read it or not?
Yeah, click on it. Click the I button. Click the I button.
Yeah, wait a minute. I didn't set up the command.
Okay, don't worry. I tell you what. You do your thanks, and I'll bring it up later. No problem.
Okay. So yes, thank you, Maurice. Thank you, Annabelle. Annabelle says, wonderful tree, Lynn. Glammy Christmas ears. AG, good-looking shirt and tie, Michel. Thank you very much, Annabelle. Merci beaucoup, Annabelle. Thanks to Candy. Thanks to Nazim. Very busy, Nazim. And of course, thank you, everybody. And if I could give a toast, I should say to everybody, but everybody, especially you, Aslin and Annajane, may you have a peaceful week and live a beautiful week.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
And
Merry Christmas, everybody.
To everybody.
And in French, it will be Joyeux Noël à tout le monde. Joyeux Noël.
Same to you.
Merci. Same to you. Same to you.
Oh, merci beaucoup.
Okay, I'm just gonna bring and for AJ, she has to have coffee because it's 6:30 in the morning. I'm just gonna bring hi Elena. Thank you, Annajane, for your yummy dessert and good choice for the fresh fruit. Look, strawberries and raspberries match with your dress.
That's what I was after. I think it's really important. I always say this whenever we talk, but it's really important to buy what's in
season.
And these are the summer fruits that are going. So
I thought you were going to say it's really important to match the food to your outfit. Hey, maybe that's just me. All right, I'm just going to bring up Annabelle's comment. Wonderful tree, Lynn, glam Xmas at Christmas. Yes, AJ. Good-looking shirt and tie, Michelle Rival. Righty-ho. Righty-ho. Let me get... Okay. So, that was wonderful, wasn't it?
I know it was very quick, but, you know, at the same time, I'll put the recipe up. It's a little bit... there are a lot of parts to it.
Yes.
Apart from there being a lot of parts, it's not a complicated thing.
How long will the meringues keep? So presumably you can make the meringues, put it in a container.
Meringue. I can tell you this for sure. If they are completely cool, and if you put them into an airtight container like this, then they will keep for weeks.
Well,
and
great.
The other thing I wanted to say to people, because I know that sometimes I know people have said, "Oh, I've found it very hard to get the right measurement." I'll just show quickly. Hang on a minute. There we go. I'll just show you quickly how I do it. Basically, I put a piece of greaseproof paper. You'll know this, Aslan, but this is for the people viewing. And I perfectly match the sides up. Then you go to the center of the dish and you mark out the border of the dish. And then when you cut around here, this is important because pavlovas can be any shape, but traditionally they're round. And I think I think it's nicer to do them so that they're round. And voila, it's a perfect size.
Fabulous. So you would pipe your meringue to the size of that disc that you've just cut out.
Absolutely. I wish I was a piper. I'm a slopper. I'm a slopper bread girl. But if you were piping, yes, Aslan.
Yes, I'm a piper. I bake cakes for a hobby. I'm a piper.
I find this so helpful, and you do it with cakes, you do it with everything.
That's
and
so clever.
It's just one of those basic things that nobody ever tells you. So I
Very clever. Very clever indeed. I love that. Right, I'm going to let AJ take us out of the show, but before that, Michelle and I are going to say goodbye. So Michelle.
Great tip, Annajane. It was great to see you all again and to know that.
Oh yeah, it was so nice to see you, Michelle.
Sorry?
It was so nice to see you.
You know, it's a great moment. You know, Christmas is a time to break. You must break. Stop it now, the machine, or it breaks. So it was great to. I was happy when you asked me. I was not really sure to do it, to make it, because.
And because you've not been coming on our show, you are on Santa's naughty list.
No, it will be better. It will go better in the next weeks, of course. And we are all busy, you know, at the end of the year. And I wanted to thank you so much, and I was so happy to be with you again, and to know in our audience all these people. They are so fidelity, and it was a great moment. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Michelle. You got anything else coming up, or everything's going to happen in the new year now? Taking a break now.
Are you talking to me?
We?
You're talking to me? Are you talking to me?
I don't see anybody else behind you, so yes.
Of course, a great year is coming, 2015, and you know it, Aslan too. We must. We only have 1 day per day. Don't forget that, people.
Cheers.
We have only 1 day per day.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Right. Thank you, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, I'd like you to join us again on Tuesday because we have the two big boys from G+ joining us on Savor the Flavor, Christmas Around the World. We've got Larry Finilier showing us a cake that his dad bakes every Christmas for as long as he can remember. And he was sharing with us some Trinidadian Christmas traditions. And Chef Dennis is going to be playing with fire. We're talking flambe, baby. So you don't want to miss it. Okay, on Tuesday, join us. Anybody wants to come on the panel? Just let us know. You can come on the panel. So that's Tuesday the 23rd. AJ, thank you so much for joining us. Take us out.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd just like to say to everybody, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it, and I really wish you a truly magical Christmas and New Year, because we won't see you before then, or I won't, unless I'm on that thing with Aslan. Anyway, so have a truly magical time, enjoy your family, and enjoy your time off, and we'll see you in the New Year. Bye.
Bye-bye.